history that's behind it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's what really makes it. You know, I mean, it's like there are a lot of like with coins, numismatic value. There's the history behind it. You know, and that sort of deal. But you know, too, I wanted to ask you. I got to ask you.
Yeah.
Now, some of your the folks that you have wrestled with,
Yes.
or you know, give some names. Who were they?
Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Ron Simmons. I had the honor of beating up on Ric Flair's son. I wrestled Danny Doring from ECW, if anybody remembers. I've worked with Stevie Richards, Bob Backlund.
Yep.
The names could go on and on. I mean, it just, like I said, it just, you know, wrestling has given me so many memories that you know, in the future, I would like my kids to know what their father has accomplished, you know.
Sure.
Try to just ride it out as long as I can. You know, for fun only. I mean,
Yeah.
if I get a contract, I really don't care. I'm happy where I am.
Yeah, that's great. I think you know, being happy is where it's at.
That's right.
You know, I mean, now I know you're a wrestling buff and a sports buff, Rich. Now, what do you like most about wrestling? You know, when you go to matches, what do you like seeing the most?
Living
It's,
Knuckles.
Yeah.
It started out several years ago. I went as a fan.
Yeah.
And now that I have a little bit more involvement with the wrestling, I go more as a promotional. But I'm still a fan. I do enjoy the action, but
Right.
I enjoy meeting the wrestlers
Right.
and getting to know them on a personal level.
There was Bret Hart and Jim D'Anville was there at Crosby High School too.
Yeah.
Which was really something. You know, I didn't get a chance to meet them, but one of my technicians that was part of the Speedo team, I guess you'd say, did, and he got a picture taken with Bret. And he showed me them. I tell you, man, it was freaking awesome, man. I wish I had done that. You know, oh my goodness. But I mean, you know, you know, my favorite part is watching the women wrestling. You know.
I wonder why, Steve.
Oh my goodness.
I wonder why, Steve.
Oh my word. So anyway, yeah, you know, and I'll tell you, it seems to me that they can rough it up even more so than the guys. You know, I mean, good grief.
Hey, we all go through the same training. You know, I've wrestled girls before, and you know, we trained with together. And I honestly, I mean, I wouldn't hit a girl, but getting in the ring with me and we're training, we're all doing the same thing. You gotta get treated, you know, equally. You know, it's just the way it is. You
gotta be able to be willing to take what you're going to get. You know, it seems to me in the ring.
Yeah, you don't underestimate anybody.
Oh yeah. You know?
No one.
I mean, definitely, because if you do, you know, that's going to be not good. You know, I'd love to have that general, because the general's more popular and famous than me, so he gets to hold that.
And Speedo, I can remember years and years ago, because I go way back with wrestling, and this was about the size of the original wrestling belts. They weren't these big, humongous things that they are today.
Yeah.
And I can remember many a champ wearing a belt no bigger than this, even sometimes smaller. So, you know. But this is a nice piece of work, that's for sure.
That is really, really nice.
Yep.
And the thing too with the one that I got used. Remember the last time you were down here at the studio? I had mine. That thing was every part as tall as me, and it's a real belt. I mean, it'll fasten on and so forth. But the crazy thing just wants to slide right down to the floor. And I don't know why.
You need to hit the buffet for about a couple hours.
I mean,
yeah, you usually got
bless your heart.
200 plus pounds for them, you know.
You know what? I didn't forget to bring my brother. I just forgot to put him on the thing here. I've got some pictures. I'll show it after the show. I put them on the air of when I was over 300 pounds, and I had a 52 waist on me. So I mean, you know, and I've been about over 12 years that I've been at 29 and a half. I'm just making mention because of that. I do that. It sounds like you know, I'm bragging and boastful and everything, and I don't mean it to sound that way, and I know it does. The thing is that it's the health show by right, you know, and you have to kind of use myself as a martyr, so to speak, and people can do it. You just got to dig down deep, pull it all up, and give it everything that you got. You know?
Just make sure you don't pack on a few pounds next Thursday after dinner. I know. I think I will. I'm saving my appetite.
Ah, there you go.
And the thing that gets me about you, Speedo, is that you've not only done it, you've lost the weight, but you've kept it off for how many years now?
Well, it's over 12 years, you know, and I'll tell you, by the grace of God, there go I. You know, I am a firm believer in the spiritual kind of guy. I don't think that you can sit there, you know, and put down 30, 40 pounds worth of food and ask God, gee, you know, make me thin. But I think if you ask for the strength, for the willpower to maintain and to get there and everything like that, then God helps those who helps themselves. I believe this, and I know it to be true. You know, so there you are. And so anyway, you want to talk more on some of that animal, you know, and so forth? Go for it.
Yeah, it's a great organization. They're located in Falls Village, Connecticut. My wife brought me onto it. We were thinking of what we were going to do a fundraiser for right before the holidays. We were thinking of maybe doing it for the children. There's so many organizations that do things for the children. So we figured let's do it for the animals.
Right.
And then we decided we're going to have we have 4 wrestlers, a bull being one of them, that are going to go up and join us. So we'll have a great time, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But this animal sanctuary is located in Falls Village. They're on like 37 acres of land. They have 5 acres that is fenced off.
Right.
So they're the cats. They have about 150 cats, and they are well protected. They can't get outside of that wooded 5 acres. The coyotes, nothing can get inside the 5 acres. If you took a walk through this sanctuary, it's incredible.
Right.
These cats, they're not caged. They can walk wherever they want to go. It's just incredible.
Right.
They sleep in like cribs and baby beds. It's just amazing what this organization is.
Probably sleep better than you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
All right.
But just like the animals, they do need to be taken care of, and they need money as well.
Right.
So that's the reason why we picked this.
So you haven't really been into it all that long, actually, by the time. It's just more recent thing going on.
Yeah, this was something over the last month or so that we wanted to do a fundraiser right before the holidays. This dinner, bring everybody together, before the holidays, and this is the fundraiser that we decided to go with.
Give it our email address.
It's thisandthatsports@yahoo.com.
And Health and Other Issues at yahoo.com if you'd like to get in touch with me, definitely, or with the general, with Mike, hook him up and hit him up on Facebook. Also, and will be, this show, again, will say that it will be up on YouTube and on Facebook tomorrow at some time. That you can bank on. Soon, the General will have his own account on YouTube, and you'll be able to catch his show.
Oh, yeah. All right.
It'll be good where there's this goes out, goes good, you get something maybe you could have either monthly or maybe like quarterly, like every 2 or 3 months, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it could always be the same shelter, it could always be other ones, or,